Hi everyone, the Candidates 2022 is here and it's going to begin from the 17th of June. In this video, you're going to get to know everything about the event, about the players, the time control, the schedule, everything. And you will also get to take part in a contest that we have and the prize that I will reveal here. Okay, so first of all, the 8 gladiators can be seen on the screen. We will go through them one by one. But first, the playing venue. The playing venue is the Palace of Santona. This is in Madrid, Spain. And look at this. It's a beautiful playing hall. Very historical and beautifully made. These are the pairings of the 14 rounds. It is a double round robin event. So each player takes on his opponent 2 times. One with opposing color on both occasions. And the first round, Duda versus Rapport, Ding versus Nepo, Caruana versus Nakamura, and Radjabov versus Firouzja. This is the schedule of the tournament. Today is the opening ceremony on 16th of June. 17, 18, 19, first 3 rounds, then a rest day. So it's 3 rounds, then a rest day, 3 rounds, then a rest day, and then finally before the last rest day, and then there are 2 rounds. And then there is also a tie-break system that is introduced. In fact, this is the first time ever that they are going to have a tie-break. Let's say 2 players tie on the same score, 9 out of 14. Then there will be tie-breaks where they will have to play rapid games. If there are more than 2 players, there will be a round-robin event. If there's still a tie, then there will be blitz games and so on. So a very good system has been introduced here of the tie-breaks. You should know that Sergei Karyakin was chosen, had qualified for this, but because of his 6-month ban, he couldn't take part in this event, and that's the reason why the top seed of the event is Ding Liren, who got in through his rating. He is the strongest Chinese GM and only one of the 14 players to ever pass 2800 rank. So he's definitely one of the favorites. His rating is 2806. Ding has not been able to do well in the candidates before, but who knows? This might be his chance. 29 years old. Alireza Firouzja is the second seed of the tournament. Of course, he's the guy to watch out for. Everyone's looking forward to him. His rating is 2793 right now. His peak rating is 2804. And his age is just 18 years old. Amazing. And I think it's his birthday today, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check if I'm right, or is it? Yeah, it is 18th of June. So day after tomorrow is his birthday. We then have Fabiano Caruana, who's rated 2783. But his peak rating has been 2844. One of the most experienced players, has already won the candidates in 2018 and would be looking to win once again and challenge. I don't know, most likely Magnus Carlsen, who's the world champion, but if he qualifies again, we don't know if Magnus is going to play or not. We have Jan Nepomniachtchi, who is rated 2766, the winner of the last candidates. He challenged Magnus, but Carlsen won the world championship match quite straightforward fashion. Nepo will not be taking part, will not be representing Russia, but the FIDE flag at the event. Then we have Richard Rapport. Here, Richard is rated 2764. He's right now number 8 in the world, and he's clearly one of the most exciting players in the tournament. He loves to play creative chess. And generally, players who are as creative as Richard do not reach that high. And the fact that he's reached the candidates just shows what a phenomenal player he is. We then have Hikaru Nakamura, the crowd favorite, I would say. A lot of people, rooting for him. He has such a huge fan following through his streams. He's rated 2760, number 11 in the world. And I think he's the oldest player in the candidates. No, there is Radjabov. So, or maybe, one second. Radjabov is 35. Yeah, so Hikaru is the second oldest. And Hikaru qualified through the FIDE Grand Prix, and it will be interesting to see if someone who doesn't take chess as a full-time profession is able to play the World Championship match. We next have Teimour Rajabov, who is world number 13, rated 2753, and he got the wild card to this event. For Teimour, this is a very important opportunity to play at the World Championship. You know, it's been his long dream. He has played the candidates before but hasn't qualified, and he would be looking to give it his all. And from the rating perspective, the lowest rated 2750, Jan Krzysztof Duda, who is world number 16 and only 24 years old, and he has beaten Magnus many times. So actually this candidates is such a well contested one, because you have the lowest seed at 2750, the highest one at 2800, what is it, 2806. So not at all a huge difference. The time control of this event is 120 minutes for the first 40 moves, then followed by 60 minutes for the next 20 moves, and lastly 15 minutes for the rest of the game, with an increment of 30 seconds from move number 61. Not from move number 1, but the increment of 30 seconds starts from move 61. So that's all that you have to know about the tournament. I think you are now well aware of all the rules. And so here's your task. What you have to do, you have to choose who's going to be the champion of the candidates. You have to write his name. You have to also write how many points he will score. And lastly, why is he your favorite in this tournament? Why do you think he will win in this tournament? So let's say, for example, I chose Alireza Firouzja, and I would say he scores 9 out of 14 or 9.5 out of 14. And I would say that my favorite is Alireza Firouzja, because I love the fact that he's such a dynamic player, and he loves you need to frame it well, and he's 18 years old, and so on. So you can write there, and it would be at the end of the tournament we will check who's the winner, and the tie break would then be, if many people have given the same answer, that why do you like that player, that why is he your favorite. The last time to give your answers before the first round begins, so please do enter. And what is the prize? Well, the prize is this book, and let me just show you what this book is. This book is by M. Shyam Sundar, who is my very good friend. He has written a book on the Archangel's variation. I'll show you what it is. It's released in 2022, and actually this is one of the very few copies that is there in India. It's published by the Informator. Right now it's not available on ChessBase India, but he gave me this copy, and I want to give it to the winner here. It will give you a complete repertoire against 1 e4. So how does it work? e4, e5, that's black. If you're black, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5. If white plays the Ruy Lopez, you go a6. Now in the book, the first part covers takes, and the exchange Ruy Lopez. He has done that very well. And in the second part of the book, he goes for this aggressive system with bishop to c5. So I have been playing the closed Ruy Lopez with bishop e7, but with Shyam's book, you can play more aggressively with bishop c5, c3, and now b5. And Shyam covers both the moves here, bishop c2 and bishop b3. For bishop c2, he recommends d5, and for bishop b3, he recommends d6, d4, bishop b6. It's a very interesting and sharp line, just in the spirit of how Shyam Sundar plays chess. So do check it out, this book, and the winner will get this copy. It's very beautifully done, and it also has a foreword by Vishy Anand, and the foreword says, I have worked with Shyam Sundar and know him to be a creative and diligent analyst. Here he gives you a combative working repertoire in the Ruy Lopez. Study it critically and you will benefit from the unusual ideas he exposes you to. So guys, do let me know in the comments what you think, who's going to win. I'm looking forward to your answer, and take care. I will be streaming live every day. Yes, the timing. Every day at 6:30 p.m. Indian time, the tournament begins. I'll be streaming here, and I'll be waiting for all of you to join me, and we're going to enjoy the tournament. We're going to understand all the little nuances that these great players are going to play, and we're going to have good fun. Until then, guys, take care. Bye bye.